Come here. You're gonna be great.
If it goes bad, it's gonna be real bad.
Don't let it go bad.
This hearing will be the first in a series of hearings for the committee to examine the recent market volatility involving GameStop. I want to know how each of the witnesses here today contributed to the historic trading events in January. This recent market volatility has put a national spotlight on institutional practices by Wall Street firms, and they have demonstrated the enormous potential power of social media in our markets. We will hear firsthand from the witnesses regarding these events. The hearing will be an opportunity for this committee to get the facts about the role each of the witnesses played in the events we are examining today.
Well, now, Mr. Griffin, if I could just ask you the first question.
Of course.
How many people are in the room with you?
That's your question.
If you could just count how many people are in the room with you.
There are 5 people, including myself, in this room.
Did anyone in your organization since January 1st contact Robinhood?
We, of course, talk to Robinhood routinely in the ordinary course of business. We manage a substantial portion of their order flow.
But did you talk to them about restricting or doing anything to prevent people from buying GameStop?
I want to be perfectly clear. We had no role in Robinhood's decision to limit trading in GameStop.
Fuck you, Ken Griffin.
So if we depose everyone in your organization, we will find that.
That is correct.
It's like a Disney Channel villain.
Mr. Plunkett, do you believe that there is manipulation, distrust, and overall inequality with American finance?
My focus is on my company, Melvin. Hello? You're on mute, Dick.
I'm sorry, you're on mute.
In my area of expertise?
You're still on mute. I haven't been able to hear a word you said, unfortunately.
Mr. Tenev, would you be willing to commit today to voluntarily pass on the proceeds of the payment for order flow to Robinhood customers?
Congresswoman, I appreciate that question. When the statement we referred to was made, it was before Robinhood forced the entire industry to drop commissions
I should
and
take that as a
replicate
no.
our...
You're not willing to pass on the proceeds of payment for order flow to your customers?
When the other brokers dropped...
I'm just talking about today. I don't want to be rude. I just have limited time. But if removing the revenues that you make from a payment for order flow would cause the removal of free commissions, doesn't that mean that trading on Robinhood isn't actually free to begin with?
Good question.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gill. You are now recognized for 5 minutes to present your oral testimony.
Thank you, members of the committee. I am happy to discuss my purchase of GameStop shares and my discussions of their fair value on social media. But before I do that, a few things I am not. I am not a cat. I am not an institutional investor.
It's like a kitty
am I
thing.
a hedge fund. I do not have clients, and I do not provide personalized investment advice for fees or commissions. I grew up in Brockton, Mass. My family was not wealthy. My father was a truck driver, and my mom a registered nurse. I was one of 3 kids, and the first in my family to earn a 4-year college degree when I graduated from Stonehill College in 2009. That was not a good time to be looking for a job. From 2010 to 2017, there were significant periods when I was unemployed. I took an interest in the stock market. And even though I had very little money, I used those times to educate myself and learn more about investing.
Mr. Gill, I find it hard to believe that you predicted everything that happened to GameStop with no inside information.
I didn't predict it. I honestly couldn't explain everything that happened in January.
I I've seen your videos. You honestly couldn't recount to the committee what caused every single up and down at the stock in January? I think you could.
I did follow the stock very closely, but thresholdless order flows, halting purchases, according to the press, these all had a material impact on the stock. Here's the thing, I have a bit of experience with this stuff, and even I barely understand these matters. It's alarming how little we all know about the inner workings of the market, which is why I'm glad this committee is examining what happened, particularly with the exorbitant short interest, as well as any potentially manipulative shorting practices and brokers' reported failures to timely deliver shares and settle trades. A lot of people feel the system is broken. The whole idea of the stock market is to be like kind of a fair playing field where if you were smart, maybe with a little luck you could make your fortune. But if it ever was that, it's certainly not anymore. The big firms have such a big advantage in terms of technology and information and just sheer wealth. There's no hope for the little guy anymore. Or there was no hope. Maybe now there is. And as for me, I like the stock.
Gangsta for that.
And I don't plan on selling anytime soon.
Hold it.
Diamond fucking hands.
Diamond hands, baby.
Attaboy. What a nerd.
Thank you.
That was good. I think.
Yesterday's Reddit hearing in Congress brought together some of the power players behind the January trading frenzy.
Maxine Waters did say that there will be additional hearings on this, that there will be 2 more to follow to find more answers.
Whether it's markets or social media, or I'll just call it media because that's what it is now, do you think any new regulation gets done?
What's clear is that we're in the Wild West and that there is so much activity that's going on these online forums. And we've seen in the last month, in the last 6 weeks, how much force day traders en masse can bring to the market and actually affect it. They used to just make some noise around the edges. Now they can actually move markets, move securities.
Cheers, everyone.
You're a fucking gangster.